Aloha everyone, Scott Sylvan coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada. You never know who you're going to run into. I got my good friend Michael Walker.
Good to be here.
Good to be here with you too. And you know, Michael has a unique job. He's worked here on the Strip and has been part of all sorts of shows. And with that, he's got to know some celebrities. So Michael, you know, there's a right way to approach celebrities. There's a wrong way to do it. There's some celebrities out there that love you. I'm going to leave their names out. I mean, they're really well known. You would recognize their names. What are some things that you've learned to make sure that you treat people the right way so they come back and like you again?
Well, yeah, it's a great question because a lot of people just assume it comes naturally. But, and it sounds counterintuitive, I guess, but I always try to approach them just one-on-one, not like they're a celebrity, but as a person, and think of like, how would I want to be approached?
Okay.
And so, along with that, complaints I hear from them about other people, how they approach them, is that people make big promises that they can't keep. Like if you want to do a business deal with a celebrity, and you say, oh, we're going to make all this money, they've heard that a million times. They don't want to hear that. So don't make any big promises. Just deal with them one-on-one, like how you and I interact with each other when we run into each other. And then look at how you can connect with them. What do you have in common?
Gotcha.
So it could be something simple as a hobby or a charity that you have in common, a cause that you believe in. Any little way you can connect with them, just on a one-to-one basis as a person, that goes a long way because so many people don't approach them that way.
So what Michael said is huge. You know, it's really connecting about being there with the person and talking to them and treating them like a human being instead of a piece of meat, right?
Yeah.
And then, you know, not lying to them. You know, celebrities and people with high wealth always get approached for all sorts of get-rich-quick schemes and deals that just really don't materialize.
Exactly.
Cool. So, you know what, Michael, you also have this unique ability to get interviews with people who typically don't do interviews in the business world. What are some tips or strategies that you have for the viewers to get interviews? You've gotten and landed for your sentimental interviews.
Yeah.
And I'll put a link down on the bottom so you can find out what Michael's done. But you've landed some names that are like, these guys do not ever do interviews. How did you land those people?
First off, I would say I was very lucky, but along with that luck was preparation. Again, I base this off of what I've heard about what didn't work.
Okay.
Is people always get requests that are like a form letter, just like, what impact would that have on you if you got a form letter and it was like you got 20 of the same kind of letter? It's not going to have an impact. So one of the things I do that does work is I customize my letter to that person. So as a part of that customization, I'll get very specific. For instance, our friend Dr. Kevin Hogan, who rarely does interviews, one of the things that appealed to him that he told me was that I was very specific about things I'd learned from his book, The Psychology of Persuasion, and how that had helped me in my life. And so if you want to interview somebody, what have you learned from them? What difference have they made in your life? And don't be shy about telling them that. It doesn't have to be a real long pitch, but just say, I really loved what you said in this book, and it really made a difference in this area of my life. And that goes a long way because you're just being genuine and honest, and you're acknowledging them for what they've given you that they don't even know that they've given you until you tell them.
Okay, so the first thing is going to be personalization.
Yep.
The next thing is acknowledge what they've done for you. So like, Michael, is you know, I really read your book. I got XYZ out of chapter 7. Would it be all right if I ask you some questions about 1, 2, and 3? And it's a good idea to have those questions ready and prepared instead of just saying, hey, can I interview you? Because that just sucks.
Yeah, and I guess that'd be the third thing I would throw in real quick is be prepared for somebody to say yes. That's another complaint I've heard in interviewing people. They said, I really liked that when I said yes to you, you were able to give me the questions you wanted. Whereas a lot of people, if they do say yes to them, the person's not prepared, then it seems like you weren't really serious about it to begin with.
Gotcha. It was like throwing a dart at the dartboard and hoping it was going to hit.
Right.
So, Michael, where can people reach you at? What are your websites?
Easiest way to reach me is at michaeldwalker.net. And if you want to hear some interviews for free, you can also go to sentimental.com.
So, Michael, here's what I'll do is I'll put a link down in the box down below just to get a hold of Michael. Now, after this interview, if you could do a small favor for me and leave a comment, question, or story in the box down below, and to the right or over to the left, there's a subscribe button. Just want to thank you, Michael Walker, for coming out.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Scott Sylvan, we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. So, Michael, you just shared with me something pretty cool about what you can do for a celebrity or a business owner. What's something you could do?
Well, one thing that really makes a difference in connecting with people and get them to say yes to you and what you want to accomplish is, first off, look at what you can do for them.
Okay.
Because so many celebrities or successful business people, writers, etc., authors, people approach them and say they want something. They want the interview, they want the photo, they want the autograph. But a lot of them don't have people come up to them and approach them and go, what can I do for you?
Gotcha.
So for instance, if I want to interview somebody and I see they've got a book coming out, I'll contact them and say, what can I do for you to help get the word out about the book? Would you like to do an interview? I'd be glad to do that. Would you like me to do a book review for you?
Cool.
Whatever, I offer up, what can I do to help them?
Gotcha.
Because that's so rare, actually, that it makes it easy for them to say, yeah, here's how you can help me.
So, just to add on to Michael's bonus tip here, you're always not worried about what's in it for you. You got to take a look at what's in it for them and how it's going to help them succeed. So a book review, sending something out to your group of people, your subscribers, because the word list sucks, right?
Yeah.
The word list sucks. So, make sure that you're taking care of them. I mean, they're giving you time, they're giving you effort. Do something for them. Give them time and effort. So, Michael, great tip.
Oh, thanks.
So, Michael, where can people reach you at? What are your websites?
Easiest way to reach me is at michaeldwalker.net. And if you want to hear some interviews for free, you can also go to sentimental.com.
So, Michael, here's what I'll do is I'll put a link down in the box down below just to get a hold of Michael. Now, after this interview, if you could do a small favor for me and leave a comment, question, or story in the box down below, and to the right or over to the left, there's a subscribe button. Just want to thank you, Michael Walker, for coming out.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Scott Sylvan Bell, we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.